Well, hello, my friends. I'm here with Jill Anderson. She is a guest director at the Blue Barn Theatre, and we're here to talk about The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Jill, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, this production kicks off on October 6th, but let's talk about a little bit about the adaptation and kind of, just tell me like your role and what is this looking like?
Right. Well, I have been involved with the Blue Barn almost from the very beginning of its existence. And I've done countless projects here, both as a performer, costume designer, director, pretty much worn, most of the hats at
Sure.
some point. But on this one, I am a guest director here. The adaptation was created by Ben Beck and myself. So the two of us concocted this thing based on the original text by Washington Irving. And then, there is a lot of that text intact in our production, but then also sort of spinning off into these fun, creative vignettes that illustrate the story that Washington Irving created so many years ago.
So let me ask you, I'm gonna interject and so what makes this exciting for you? Just, personally, I mean, what kind of drew you to this?
I really love Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I love anything having to do with the autumnal time of year, spooky stuff, just the feeling of autumn. I've always been attracted to that. Yeah. And so this definitely checks all of those boxes.
Sure.
And it's also something that I thought, this would be a great little short, tight, hard-hitting play, something that we could stylize in a special, interesting way. So we've been working a lot. Ben and I worked hard together to create a style of our adaptation. Mm-hmm. We all know the legend of Sleepy Hollow, the tale of the Headless Horseman. And it's been told in a million different ways, a million different times through film and television. But we wanted to find how we could put our own special stamp on it. So the production employs music, dance, some puppetry even, pantomime, and it's highly theatrical. It's an ensemble of 7 performers and 2 musicians who we drag out on stage from time to time to do their bit in front of the audience. But the style of it is cartoon-like. It's highly inventive. It has a crisp. I have a feeling that we're going to hit the comedy nail right on the head.
Okay.
Washington Irving's original story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman is full of comedy. People may not realize it, how heavily comedy plays a role in it. We think of it as being a scary story, spooky, eerie, and all of that will definitely be in this production. However, we're also going to go as far on the opposite end of the scale toward fun and hilarity and a cartoon-like world. Yeah, so that's a comment on the style.
It sounds like it sounds like it has like a little bit of everything in it.
It has a lot in it. I like to think, I would like to hope that our running time for the show will end up being about 1 hour and 15, at the most 1 hour and 20. We're going to aim for that as the running time with no intermission. Yeah. And within that time, I hope that it's like a goodie bag, like your Halloween sack filled with goodies. From moment to moment, amazing, stimulating things to be looking at and listening to. That's my hope, that it delivers, in its short running time, it delivers a great deal of value.
And I'm gonna ask you a question that's related to this, but also kind of bigger picture. Is that a little unusual to have that like 1 hour and 15, 1 hour and 20 minute no intermission for a production, and then people can just like grab it and then go have drinks and dinner?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was a customer let's say I'm a theater customer and I'm going out with friends during the Halloween season,
Mhm.
I would love to go see a tight, fabulous show that is delightful, that delivers the laughs, the songs, the dance, the spookiness, and then go out afterwards for drinks after an hour and 15 or an hour and 20. Mwah, primo. What an evening for the autumnal season. Yeah, I think like strictly commercially speaking, I think it's a fantastic thing to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking over at the website here and I see, so it, like we said, it opens up on the 6th. It runs through the 31st. So you actually have a production on Halloween night, which I'm sure will probably sell out.
Oh, I bet it's sold out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, I was gonna, yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be done. But this is a part of second season tickets as well. So, which are still available
Mhm.
and you can buy it for here. But I mean, oh my gosh, I'm looking at the season and you just need to buy a season ticket
Yeah, it's a
to the Blue Barn.
fantastic,
Yeah,
interesting season. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
So, and when are tickets on sale now, knowing that this is, you know, this is going to be airing? I mean, as we're just in probably about a week or so. When do tickets go on sale?
Oh, they're on sale
Oh,
already.
they're on sale. Okay, so
All
I
the
didn't even need
theater
to say that.
And
I'm just,
apparently, the word on the street here is that they are actually selling fast.
yeah,
There's some excitement, there's some buzz about it.
I
You
have,
know, it's a well-loved story.
yeah,
People love it.
I have no doubt. So I mean, any last words you want to say about the production?
Absolutely. Yes, I can chew your ear for another half hour if you
Okay.
want. But something that I want to just say I'm beyond thrilled about is the ensemble and the musicians. I guess I'll call them all the ensemble.
Okay.
The people involved, we we were looking when we were casting this, we were looking for people who would dive in fearlessly and be willing to play 7, 10 different characters and have the
Mm,
inventiveness to be able to do that. And we found those people. We found an incredible group of people. So we have performers like Raydell Cordell, Teresa Sindelar, who is a huge superstar in the improv world and as a comedian on
yeah.
local stages. Teresa's wonderful. A person coming from the West Coast, from California. So we brought someone in this time, which is exciting to have fresh blood. His name is Roderick Hickman. He was in the Nebraska Shakespeare Festival this summer, and that's how I got wind of him. We have Abs Cameron, a wonderful person who will be playing our ingenue, Katrina Van Tassel. Who else do we have? Fabulous Brandon Williams, a fantastic performer who's been on stage at the Playhouse. Let's see, and Josh Payton playing Ichabod Crane. You know, can't do better than Josh. He's played
Yeah.
leads in so many shows locally and is a local favorite. And then in the musician category, we have phenomenal Olga Smola, who is
Okay.
she is a Russian concert violinist and composer who is
Nice.
composing and creating the music for the production. And Julia Williams, who we are bringing in from Lincoln, Nebraska, and she specializes in this incredible Russian accordion called the bayan. So this great big
Okay.
accordion, which can provide the scary sounds, pipe organ or an accordion, or it can
Yeah.
sound baroque like a second violin. So the two of them are just mind-blowingly good in the musical category. Yeah,
My
and
goodness.
then and finally, one more detail, Sarah Rowe, who is a nationally recognized visual artist, has designed our set. And
Okay.
her work is just wow. Like her vision and her style has dictated a great deal about other aspects of the production. It has
Yeah.
helped to coalesce and solidify what our style really is. So
Oh
you'll
my
see
goodness.
you'll see a lot of amazing things and hear amazing things when
Yeah.
you see the show. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, that's so fabulous. I mean, I think you're just going to be sold out for the whole darn thing.
I actually think we
Yeah.
probably will.
Yeah. All right. Well, oh my gosh, thank you for just getting to know a little bit about you and behind, why this was like such a passion for you, and letting us know about who all is going to be involved in this. But again, get your tickets, folks, because this is the place to be during October.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right, Jill, thank you so much. And then again, you guys can go to bluebarn.org to buy tickets, and also look at season tickets, because the Blue Barn is the place to be. So
it is.
all right. Thank you again.
Very, very much. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Happy
And
Halloween. Woo.
woo!